We are all here, gathered here to listen to Mr. Jagdishwar Rao, and thank you for the contribution for the borewell. And with your track record, I am sure you will be one of the bar council members in the coming committee. Wish you all the best. And what I want to say is, like Mr. Ramlu said, once you are elected, please visit our Nizamabad Park. We will also enlighten you about any issues which can be addressed by the bar council. And wish you all the best. And thank you for coming.
Jagdishwar Rao.
Good afternoon, everybody. President Sai Reddy Garu, General Secretary Manik Raj Garu, today's dignitaries sitting on the dais, Ramlu Garu, President, Bodhan Bar Association, our young dynamic Bar Council member Rajan Reddy Garu, and all other senior advocates sitting here, and all my dear friends, colleague advocates, ladies and gentlemen. Very good afternoon to one and all. Today, I am coming to the Bar Association for the first time. I am delighted to be here, and this has become an occasion for me to address the gathering. Otherwise, I would not have got an occasion or invitation to speak on this or address this Bar Association. So, the main point which I want to communicate is, I will come back to you within 5 minutes after let me say about my introduction. So I am practicing from, I got enrolled in 1992 and practicing from 1992. So I completed my 32 years and I was in the office of Edward Shriram Shastri and Vishal Shastri. Both are now no more. And I was in office there for 6.5 years. Then I got independent. And I am also hails from an advocate family. My father practiced for 45 years. And he started his practice in Hyderabad, was in the office of Shri P. Shiv Shankar, the then Minister for Petroleum, Central Minister and MP. And he shifted to Jodhpur and started his practice there. And then got shifted to District Court Sangareddy. Then he was appointed as government leader and CP. And he was president of the Bar Association there consecutively. And out of his out of his success and out of the intention to do some service to the fraternity. So that's how I held the post of Joint Secretary from 1999-2000. And 2009 and 10 I was General Secretary. And Uddamam was very hot. And I was also one of the participants in the Uddamam of Telangana movement. And obviously from Nizamabad district, movement was very hot and very did well to bring this to happen this Telangana practical. And I was president from 2018 to 21. That was also a bad time when COVID has come. And it was a big challenge for us to distribute the money which was contributed by our then Chief Minister. However, we could able to do the task and distribute the money to the needy persons of the advocates. And I was appointed as government leader in the year 2018 and completed my two tenures in July 2024. So all these long years, 32 years, apart from my practice and apart from my growth, which I have seen in the profession, I have did some, or especially when I was held in the post of that particular post as General Secretary and President, because many of the advocates who are here sitting here who definitely have connections in the city civil court, and whatever the accomplishments which have been done are apparent from the city civil court. As Sai Reddy Garu was telling, that about 30-40 lakhs rupees was paid during my tenure for developmental activities. So, from the beginning I had an only intention to do something for the fraternity. So that was the endeavor when I was 6 years seniority from that day as friends and other colleagues. I wanted to come into this fray of Bar Council only with an intention to do some service to the larger public of advocates of the entire state of Telangana. So I don't want to promise so many things which is not possible or which was not practical. But I just wanted to do only two things which are on my agenda. One is the Advocates Protection Act, another is the insurance. So Advocate Protection Act is in need of the hour. Every advocate is facing some or other problem in day out in completing our duties as an advocate. So that is one of the agenda I wanted to do, and I wanted to see that act is enacted. And another is provided is not sufficient, and that is not eligible for in so many hospitals where we are immediately approaching to that particular hospital. So the two things I have wanted to do, and I definitely say that I will definitely do, and I will come back to you answering that my promises which I have done. And after, if I am winning in this Bar Council election, I will definitely come back and say that I will say thank you, and I will. And with regard to the accountability, what we are not seeing, sorry to convey in the presence of our existing Bar Council member, there is no accountability being conveyed to the advocates. What is happening in the council is not being conveyed to anybody of us from in any of the bar association as to what is the accountability for this so long here. So at least I will try to come once in a year or 8 months or 7 months, whenever the time is permitted, whenever I come for that. Because otherwise it will be too difficult for us to reach to bar council and to know what is happening there. So I will be acting as a bridge between members of the fraternity and the council, and definitely I have an intention to do something for the fraternity apart from my profession, because we have done enough in the profession for the last 32 years. So at least now let me do something for the upcoming 5 years for the fraternity. That is my endeavor. So obviously you will think that standing on this platform you will say so many things that you will do this and that. But definitely these are the two only agendas I have, apart from giving an explanation or giving a accountability on and off whenever we visit the bar station, or at least once in a year. So my dear friends and senior advocates, I request you all that please cast your first preference vote. And obviously yes, there is a lacuna. Now Rajendra Reddy is not coming, so obviously there is a lacuna. You please choose one of the best one or 25 of the best one, so that they can do something for the fraternity. And what has happened is happened. What they did and not did is apparent before everybody. So let us start a new inning. Let us see that some new persons have come into play and do something for the fraternity. So my dear friends and senior advocates, I request once again to cast your best of the best preference. I only request to prefer first preference. If not first obligation, go for the second one. But see that some good persons are being elected. And coming back to the election process, sir, now invalid votes are getting seen by us. So please try to cast 10 to 15 votes. Don't restrict yourself for 3 or 4 or 5. Go for 10 to 15. Below 5 is invalid. So go for 10 to 15, because one of our vote is like other election. If you vote for one person, he may win or he may lose. But here, every vote will be counted, subject to the condition that if you are casting your vote for at least 10 to 15, so that it's a transfer rule. Single STV, it is called as STV, single transferable vote. If the first preference vote is not elected, your vote will be transferred to the second person, or likewise it will go vice versa. So my request is, don't restrict yourself. Please spare some time, 5 minutes in the polling booth, and please try to cast at least 10 to 15 votes, so that your franchise will be used for one of the person, and it will be used to the best of the best person. So once again I request, sir, that I will come back again, and we will celebrate the winning here, if subject to the condition that you, all my friends, will put your best of the best preference to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. జగదీశ్వరరావు గారు. జగదీశ్వరరావు గారు.
Respected President, respected candidate Jagdishwara garu, another senior sergeant Arnold out there. I welcome our friend Jagdishwara garu.